what do you feel about Mason Mount going to United?
Okay, when he was at Chelsea, we were the first ones to defend him, and we were like, we can see his qualities because we watch him every match. Like, his defensive work great, his attacking work great. He can play in multiple positions, but I feel his best position is in central midfield, kind of doing a little bit more of a freedom role, but attacking and defending whenever he wants, but joining in on the attack. Everybody else outside of Chelsea was like, he's not good enough. He's not good as Saka. Saka's a brilliant winger. I think he's one of the best wingers that we have in England. But felt like Mount was underappreciated, and we backed him. And now he's just jumped ship. And after that video where he's like saying, he was in the Man United changing room and he's saying, this feels like home, kind of links back to when he was younger, when he was like, had the videos like taking the free kick and he's like top bins like Ronaldo. So I feel he's a Man United fan all this time. So he was part of Chelsea, but he could be a Man United fan. Well, Jamie Carragher played for Liverpool, but he was an Everton fan. So it could be.
Wasn't he a Portsmouth fan though? Like the reason he was at that game with the free kick is because he was in a Portsmouth away end.
Could be.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
I feel like this is my situation. I'm a United fan, so I'm trying to relate it in a way like it's like, is it like Rashford going to Chelsea?
Probably, yeah.
Is it?
Could be.
Because Mason Mount is a Chelsea boy, been there from the...
Exactly.
So it's the same. So I kind of get why Chelsea fans are pissed off. But at the same time, Chelsea fans last year were like hating on him.
No, do you know why? It's because it wasn't his fault, but we knew what his levels were. Yeah. So there were points where, like, during the season, his performance levels were dipping, and we would be like, but he's got that mentality to actually just do it anyway.
Yeah.
He's got that never give up attitude because he was always running. And it just felt like the whole squad was dropping in form, but he was like, there was, you're Chelsea through and through. This is your club.
Yeah.
So for me personally, I don't know about other fans, but it just felt a little bit weird that he wasn't trying as hard. Maybe he had some other issues. Maybe it was because of the takeover and the contract situation and where the club is going and multiple managers. Because a lot of the players, they are good players. They're 100% good players. But the problem was the topsy-turvy of whatever's happening. I don't know who was, somebody on TalkSport talking about it, that it just kind of made everybody worry about, are they going to get their paycheck? What's going to happen? Are we going to be sold? Is this, what's going to happen with our contract situation? What's going to be my next path? And what manager's going to come in? Pochettino coming in, breath of fresh air. I didn't
personally don't want him because of the Tottenham thing.
No. I liked him when he was at Southampton. What he was doing at Southampton and how he built that team up.
With
the youth players coming in. He was doing a good job.
Lallana, Lambert.
Exactly. And then he went to Tottenham, and then I think I just totally forgot about that. And then when he's at Tottenham, I'm just like, I don't want him because he's just Spurs manager. He's a hardcore Spurs manager. So, but
he was linked to us for years, man.
Yeah.
He was someone that I wanted, and I think last year, a lot of United fans wanted Ten Hag because it felt like Ten Hag was a different direction, whereas Pochettino kind of felt like very Ed Woodwardy. Like he wanted him before, and it was kind of like you want the yes man and stuff. And I think his thing at PSG was like, this guy's washed, or like he's not as good, blah blah blah. So I think his reputation got killed a bit. My whole thing is now, and I do want to bring it back to the Mason Mount thing with the maybe Pochettino didn't want Mount. Because I don't know what happened, but Mount got offered a contract or something like that, and
he got offered more.
He got offered more,
but he wanted, I think, way more because Sterling was on like 300k or something. A lot of the new players that coming in, like Koulibaly and stuff like that, they were on crazy amount of money.
Yeah.
So he felt like he should have been on that kind of level, which understandable. But you got like Reece James there, wasn't really complaining, head down, literally destroying teams. Like he went out to just basically destroy whatever player that was in front of him professionally.
Wasn't good last year though.
Yeah, it wasn't good last year, but when he came back from injury,
he was injured.
He was trying hard. But same with Mount. But Mount, instead of like, from my perspective, like you've got your club here that actually appreciate you, actually see you as the future captain. The fans love you. We're going to be challenging anyway. But as soon as kind of form dropped, all this chaos that's happening, and now we're trying to kind of rebuild from that. It's like you're going to jump ship. And I great on him because Kovacic done that.
I think it's different with Mount because I think it's that he's that youth academy boy kind of thing.
We expected him to stay, and we were backing him to be like Lampard 2.0. Even though I don't think anybody's going to reach that
I don't think
level.
anyone would be like Lampard.
But it's just like we could see him doing that consistency every season. So last season when his form dropped, yeah, it was kind of like, okay, what's going on? But, external factors. But now he's under Ten Hag. I actually think he would do good for you, because I think Ten Hag is going to utilize him properly in attack and defense. And next to like Casemiro, he's not going to have to worry about that defensive work rate, and he's just going to join in the attack, especially with your fast pace up front.
Yeah. You know what? I watched a couple of pre-season games, and what I like about Mount is he kind of keeps it simple and he just keeps it ticking.
Yeah.
And I don't expect him to do like crazy passes and stuff. But that not every midfielder needs to do that.
No.
I think keeping it simple and keeping it basic and 1-2 touch and pass and moving, that's football to me. Like, not everyone's gonna be a Scholes and just slice it outside of the book. Like, that's not what I expect from Mount. What I do expect from Mount is I expect him to kind of get goals, like arrive late in the box, stuff like that. I do expect him to be defensively good. Like, he's gonna have energy. The problem with Eriksen, and obviously in a United fan base, he's getting a lot of criticism. On the ball, he's sick.
Yeah.
Off the ball, he's a passenger.
Yes.
And when you're playing against a midfield, like against Madrid, we got battered, but they did have like Modric, Kroos, Bellingham, whatever. He just gets bypassed.
Yeah.
So then now you're basically just carrying him.
Even in the FA Cup final, two chances.
We come from Eriksen, really. He didn't run out to the thing.
It's just that I think it's not even his ability. I think it's just that when you reach that certain age, your mind connection to, oh shit, there's danger.
Yeah.
I need to react.
And he's never really a defensive player in the first place.
No.
It was a number 10.
Yeah.
And like a winger. So it's a bit different. But I feel hopefully with Mount is good. I know I know a lot of United fans are not happy with Mount. Like, it's kind of like, it's not exciting. It's not like, oh my God.
The price.
The price was a thing because it was a 1 year thing.
Yeah.
But I just don't judge players before they even play. Now, pre-season is pre-season, but it's not.
Nah.
It's not the real league.
No.
Let's judge him. Let's give him a season. Let's see what we're doing. We're still giving, what's his face? We're giving Sancho another year to prove people when he's had 2 years at the club and he's been dead food.